Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
Hey guys, Tony the SoySauceAssassin. How's everybody doing? It is Saturday night. Saturday night is good. Saturday night is the time where we all enjoy a little bit of something. So, let's see. Start with a little bit of music, and let's see. We have Brendan Chapman, we have Brian, we have Joseph, we have Willie, we have Dong Young, I believe that is. We have Andrew, we have Glue, and we have Ronnie. And earlier I saw there was a few people on YouTube as well. Maya is on the YouTube side, so not too bad, not too bad. Kind of disappointed today because I ordered drinks and I asked for honey lemon green tea. I got honey green tea. So this thing tastes so weird today, but it is what it is. Give and take, give and take. So, the live is gonna go on. So, anyways, announcement to make. But while we do the announcement, we'll get the new world to go at first. Gary's on YouTube side, I can see. Okay. See, new world. Agent Fernandez new world. We know it's pretty good. I mean, this is more like a smoke together than a review. But if you haven't had one, I can already tell you it's good. It's not bad at all. Hey, James. Hey, Matt. So, let me get this going. What are you guys smoking tonight? Put it out down in the comments. Let me know what you guys smoking. If you're smoking Agent Fernandez with me, that'd be pretty cool. Ooh, it's nice. It's right away, cedar and creamy. A little bit woodsy. A little bit nuttiness as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. Smoked earlier today. Magic toast, okay. Why is your screen name Glue anyway? Is there a reason why you call yourself Glue? By the way, hey, hi Gary. If I haven't said hi to you, you know. My father flew de las Antillas. Antillas. It's a mouthful of name. Mouthful of name. I hold things together. Is that why? Is that why? Hey, Fernando. Ronnie is here too. Ronnie. Nothing right now. So let's get the downer stuff out of the way first so we can enjoy the rest of the night with happy stuff, okay? Oh, Paco's here. So, as you know, I've been busy. I kind of was a little bit disorganized, and it got to the point where I think I should make an announcement. So, sometime this month, I don't know when, or maybe early next month. Or I originally planning to go to China for my business sometime later next month, but things has been happening and been taking care of a lot of family problems, and wanted the guy to detail my wife's car so I can go out and smoke. Man of War, Ruination, a light up here in bed. So my wife's grandmother has, she's 93 years old. She's 93 years old. And a 93-year-old body have function problems. She defeated cancer many times, okay? and in the end, her kidney no longer works as well. So it's more like every day was a bonus kind of time. Like, it was sick. She was sick. She's sicker as she goes. Every day was a bonus. Now, yesterday. Is it yesterday? Well, technically 2 days ago. She stopped urinating. So, which means her kidney has failed to a point where she cannot urinate. She went to the doctor after vomiting and delusioning for a little bit. Now the doctor has basically declared her terminal, so she is. They don't have any more treatments. They don't have any treatments. She cannot. She have what they call uremia, which means she's being poisoned by her own urine. Yeah, she's being poisoned by her own urine because kidney is no longer filtering anything. And not only that, she have a tumor that's blocking the urinary tract, so she's not urinating. So it's got to that point where the doctor is like, she's terminal. There's nothing we can do about it. Call out all your families and prepare for the worst. So that's why we've been preparing. I've been going left and right and doing, prepping for plane tickets, hotels, and all that stuff so that we can go back. So we're already planning the funeral because there's no treatment for it. There's zero treatment for that. The doctor has no other way. There's no way. Like, the doctor is like, there's nothing I can do. Alright? Because the only way to treat uremia is to change a liver. Not liver, a kidney transplant. But she's too old. She's 93 years old. If you cut her open, she will never heal. So yeah, she already have a long, happy life. 93, that's a long time. And so we just gotta make sure that we do a good funeral. So with that being said, that means I might spend more time for family and less time for the SSL until this whole thing is done. All right. So I want to take the opportunity to kind of be here and apologize for anything that I sent you late. Because if I'm taking care of all those stuff, I don't have the time to run to the post office just send one or two things. I will send them out eventually, but just give me some time. I just wanted to kind of apologize for that because I want to get stuff to you guys as fast as I can, and I'm working as fast as I can to do that. But family had to come first. Family had to come first because she doesn't have any more time left. You guys does. So I have to take care of the family first, and for that I have less time to do that. Now I'm prepping for the time that I'm not gonna be around, which means when I'm doing stuff, I'm recording some sort of cigar reviews here and there because I'm smoking cigar anyway. So I will record cigar reviews, pile them up so that they can be released during the time that I'm not around. Yeah, she's in China right now. She's in Beijing right now. So we had to fly 16 hours just to get there. That's why we're going in batches. So the mother-in-law is going there first to basically finalize it because, she's the only daughter. So mother-in-law went over there to see them, because she's probably holding on to her last breath just to see her. So we get her out tomorrow first thing, 9 o'clock in the morning, first fly out. She's going out to China tomorrow. And I have some stuff to take care of. I have some package coming in. We also have the Voyage cigar coming in. I want to take care of those before I leave. So those will be taken care of. There will be a review for it. And then we'll talk about how to get the Voyage cigar because that's finally done. I want to get it done. And also, obviously, there's some stuff to take care of before we go. And then we'll go. And when I go there, this time it's probably gotta be a week or two. I don't know how long. Depends how long it takes to take care of anything. No, we're fine. I mean, I'm not depressed or anything. I think it's a celebration for someone to live so long. 93 years old. 93 years old, survived through that Mao Zedong era and everything. That's almost a century. So for me, I think it's something to be proud of that she survived this long. She fought cancer over and over and over again, and she got to this point. It's her time. So yeah, I'm just gonna do my best to get everything done first, and then I'll come back the same way. Yeah, I don't have to worry about it. For me, death is not necessarily a rarity. I've been to a lot of funerals. I've been to a lot of funerals in my life. And, I'll remember them. It's part of life. For something 93 years, I'm not too worried about her as opposed to my grandfather. I mean, her grandfather, who is still living and had to deal with that after. I'm more worried for him because now his only partner in this world, the one that he loved, they've been married for like 70 something years. That's a long time, all right? 70 or so, yeah, 70 something years. That's a long time. So for him to lose someone that he loved for 70 something years, heartbreak can kill. That's what I'm worried about. But everything else, life has its course, right? Life has its course. And I'm pretty sure she's going to a better place, with no sickness, with no pain. Because right now she's always not feeling well. Whatever she eats, she vomit. Not a good life. But where she goes, she'll be fine. Because as far as I know, she doesn't tell a lie. She lived her life, never killed anything really. She's just a housewife kind of thing. So not much sense to her. She's very frugal. She runs her life like book. So never done a bad thing basically. And for the grandfather, as far as I know, never done a bad thing either. I always have long-time friends, lifetime friends. So I'm not too worried about where they go after. I'm worried about them now for the living. So it is what it is. But I can't tell them to have a cigar. They don't even smoke. But yeah. So I just want to make that announcement ahead, so you guys know that if I'm not around, it's because I'm busy, and I promise I'll get it done as fast as I can. For anything in the meantime, if you guys need anything, go ahead and contact Ash Queen. If she have something that she can solve, she can ask me for it. But for now, if I'm not available, if I didn't respond to your message, which I always do, if I don't, it's because I'm probably somewhere where I can't respond to messages. So if you waited for like 20 minutes and I didn't respond to your message, go ahead and contact Sherry. Good cigar, good cigar. Alright, so now the good news. Let's talk about the good news. As you guys already know, Voyage is finally done. If you didn't see the pictures, it's our new home. It's our on Facebook as well. It's on Instagram even. The Voyage has been completed. Finally. Now all we're missing is box. The box will be totally like a separate project. Like I'm gonna find a way to make the box. It's just that where I'm gonna I had to look into it basically. I had to look into it. That's the next project between now and next. So if you do buy enough cigars, you can wait for the box. I'll go find a way to make the box. You can buy the box and put them together if you wanted to. But for now, I haven't found a way to get the box to be produced enough of it. So I don't even know how much it's gonna cost because I want to make like a fire, like enough to fit 5 Toros in there. But I haven't figured out how big we really need it. So plus we have no manufacturer. We don't have a manufacturer that can do that. So I probably will figure out after the cigar's been sold. And now keep in mind, there's gotta be 500 total of that cigar. 500 total. Of that 500, I'm gonna smoke some. Review's gonna smoke some. here and there is gonna smoke some, so there's not gonna be 500. As of now, I think 202 or 207 has got spoken for. So just to let you guys know, this is all we have. We don't have any more than that. There's no way to get it. That's all we have. So if you're planning for the future, you want to get more. Because of the band and all those things that add up together, it comes to $875 ish, a little bit more, but then we gotta go with the $875 to cover the cost. Now this goes directly to Nolo. It doesn't go to me or anybody. So when you buy that, you gotta go straight to Nolo. Okay, and what happens is we're doing the pre-order list on the new home because we can't do it on Facebook. And what happened is that I'm gonna hand those numbers to Nolo. Nolo is gonna contact you individually and give you the information on where to pay. Most likely it's gonna be something like PayPal. It's gonna give you the total, and you can just pretty much calculate your total. It's $875 per stick, and then what happened? What is that? Oh, cheer one. I have no idea what that is. Okay. So and then you gotta add shipping. And I think within 5 is only $5. So $5 shipping, and any more than that, if you order 10, might be a little bit more than that. You can work out with 10 when it comes to it. But for now, just put how many you want so that they can be saved for you guys, because once it's gone, it's gone. Cheers, Chief. Chief is going crazy at it. What is those cheer thing? I have no idea what that is. I cannot cheer my own channel. Okay. I have no idea what that is. It's a... If it's long, I may be back. Stay smoky. Okay. I'll talk to you later. So yeah. Right now we're just taking the numbers so that we can save those, because I originally I thought there's 5,000 sticks. I don't know why it was making me think that there's 5,000 stick. So I was completely wrong, obviously. But it turns out that it's actually 500 sticks. So now when I hear there's only 500 sticks, I start to worry. Chief, are you okay? Chief, did your button get stuck? What are you doing, Chief? So there is very limited amount, and including what I'm gonna save for myself, there might be not a lot. So figure that if you can get as much as you can, this is the time you want to get as much as you can. Is it a good cigar? Yes, it is. And am I gonna do a review on it? Yes, I am. I'm pretty much gonna make my team do this, do review as well, and Bob the cigar guy is probably gonna do a review as well. But yeah, this project is that. So if you want to have a space, if you want to have cigars to fill your box, when we make the box, plan ahead, because I don't know how long they will last. Because we are at 200 and something within few hours, and we still have more members who didn't call in for it yet. So yeah, so plan ahead on that one, okay? And don't be you gotta know that there's like a 2-week turnaround before we send it out, because Nolo is not gonna be available to send out those orders until at least a week or two, because he's out in Florida and just dealing with his own stuff, so it's gonna take a few days. Chief is having a lot of fun, I guess. Chief, I hope your keyboard is not stuck and sending out crazy stuff. I hope everything's okay. So very nutty, very nutty. Good cigar. So I'm excited. We definitely should do a group smoke on that one. We'll plan out a day once everybody have it. Okay, once everybody have it. You had to buy bits to cheer, and why is he have so many cheers? I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened. Cheer your way to the top. Well, Finley's on the top. He's gonna sit there for like a few days. Now, I also want to give props to people. I didn't even realize this. Okay, Shadow Smoke Legion is so safe. I feel like I can talk about anything. I didn't even realize I was opening a can of worms. Literally, like if you asked me to open a can of worms, I would open it. I mean, just food, right? But I was, we were talking about the El Paso, and next thing you know is people were having a civil conversation, and somebody posted, "You just open a can of worms." I was like, "What? What do you mean?" I didn't even realize that it's gonna be a controversial conversation because I thought, I guess I didn't think it through. I just think that I can talk about anything in the group because our group is so good that nobody ever attacks anybody for anything. So I just posted. I just like, hey, my wife thinks this about the shootings. What? Or do you guys know why? We had a pretty good conversation, and that's exactly what we should be doing. Props to everybody in the Legion for having such a adult conversation. Adult conversation. Then we're smoking the AJ Fernandez New World, Connecticut. Gun control is probably one of the most politically dividing thing in America. That's because it's the only thing. I think the only place that allows it is America. I mean, it does happen. It does happen. So I'm surprised. I'm surprised after somebody mentioned it because I didn't even think about it before. I did not think about it before. So yeah, that's different. That's different. So now we're finally into August. Well, actually, almost halfway through August. Time flies. Time flies by, and I'm planning things out to do and all that stuff. I just don't. I haven't thought about how fast time passed. Does time pass the same way for you? Like after school, or you go into the workforce. Once you get into the workforce, time just fly by really quickly because you're doing the same thing every day. So it almost feels like the way time moves is very stale. Leaf is good. Leaf is good. So for me, like when I'm busy, it just feels like time's not. I didn't pick up my dog until today. Literally, I didn't pick up my dog until today. And it's such a rush that I had to go back that I had to call my friends. Like, I know it's last minute, but I need you to take care of my dog when I'm not here. It's just that, you don't have enough time. Like, time is such a value commodity. Like, you can't get more. You can't get less. You cannot get less or you cannot get more. 24 hours a day, you don't get 48. What's worse is I didn't even have the time to go register my car yet. My car is still not registered. Driving around with the old plate, no, not registered. Gotta do that Monday. So I want to know this now that we have a few people here. Asian sleeps sometimes. Yeah, gotta sleep sometimes. I want to ask you guys this. We got different wrappers. We got Connecticut, Maduro, Habano, and even, well, what, you know, technically is not, but Lajero kind of thing, or infused leaves. Which wrapper is your favorite? Is it the Connecticut wrapper, or the Maduro wrapper, or any other wrapper that you think is your favorite? You can be as detailed as you want. Let me know what kind of wrapper on the cigar that you prefer the most. Like, if you're on the island and they say, we have all the cigar binder and fillers you get, but we only have one kind of wrapper. Which specific wrapper would you choose? You can go as detailed as you want. Which wrapper? We see Maduro, 3 Maduros. Now, which region of Maduro do you want? We got one Sumatra. We got another Maduro. Maduro. Well, most people actually might like the Maduros. Oh, Ash just came down. Maduro wins. Wow. Connecticut broadleaf. Right here we got one different. Pretty much, it's just the way the wrapper is. Cameroon. Okay, we got another one different. Okay, that's one broadleaf, one Connecticut broadleaf, and one Cameroon. Anybody else? I don't see any Habanos, huh? No one had Habanos. That really just tells you guys don't like Cubans all that much, because Cubans are Habano. No one had Corojo either. What wrapper leaf do you prefer? Dark brown ones. How dark? Jay-Z dark? Or Kanye West dark? Maduro brown. Yeah, this no one say Corojo, no one say Habano. We have all Maduros pretty much. That just shows that you guys don't really care for Cubans, because Cubans is just Habanos. Like Magic Toast Dark. How about regions? What region of tobacco do you like most? Dominican, DR, or Nicaraguan? Or even Mexico? Or Cuban? Or Cuban. Yet to smoke a Cuban. Nicaraguan, okay. Dominican, okay. I particularly would prefer Nicaragua, so because I like the coffee, the dark roast flavor came from Nicaraguan leaves. And there's also Honduran as well. Most Camachos are Honduran, I think. I'm back had to talk to the detail guy. This guy did a badass job. Dude, it's 9:30 p.m. Oh, actually, it's like 6 something over there, right? Well, I like all it's in the blend. True. Balance of a good Cuban. Cubans are more mellow. Cubans are more mellow in the way of how they deliver the flavor. The flavor is mellow. You take some finesse to really appreciate the flavor. In comparison to like a Nicaraguan or DR cigars, they are punch you in the face kind of flavor. Here, you can take this one. Good cut. You can take that one. Good cut. What? Flavor is good in Cuban, but construction is okay in my opinion. Construction sucked. Construction sucked for Cubans. Obviously, those are good ones where they pay a little bit more attention, but construction still sucks. Hey, Wild Billy's here. They don't pay that much attention with Cubans anymore. I think that's why a lot of Cuban cigars are being discontinued, because they just cannot keep up with the demand of the dictator, and start pumping out all that much cigars and still keep, that many faces of cigars. So they cut it off. My favorite Cuban's gone. Depends on the cigar. I usually do not have problem with the Romeo and Julieta, Joyo. I had experience where I got an entire box of Joyo, and that entire box, every single one of that 25 was Thai draw. Every single one of it. That's a good question. What's everybody drinking tonight? He's drinking Lazy River bourbon. I know someone's drinking a Japanese one. William. Yeah, what are you guys drinking tonight? I'm just drinking this supposed to be honey lemon, but just honey green tea. If I could have one that is no longer like how that guy can only have one stick, one. Like one cigar. For a beer festival, not drinking right now. I understand. I totally understand. And just not switch your red breast. 4 Roses and Coke. Double Oak Wolfwood Reserve. That's a good one. Actually, that's a good one. My Father the Judge is not a drink. Wait, is it? Did I not know? Maybe that is one. Yeah, I need to know what do you mean by one cigar. Do I get one box of that one cigar, or do I just get one of that one cigar? No longer in production. That's a tough one too. That's a tough one. Because right now, I probably pay crazy amount for the Petit Coronas. from H. Upman, because that's one of my favorite, but they don't make it anymore. And I can't think of anything in terms of cigar that I would want just one. You know, Toki is good. Toki is good. Don Julio with lime salt and a score Paloma. I know when I go back to China, I'll be hanging out in cigar lounges for sure. I will need it. I mean, if I were to get another cigar right now that's no longer in production, it's probably the Talisman, so that I can replenish my Talisman and put it on a giveaway again. I might do that. So, but egg roll I still have some, so it's not like something that I would think about right now. But you know, if I was thinking about it, it's like if I get something rare, I'll probably give it out as a gift. So. The bands. We don't sell just the bands. Just make sure you leave message on the new home. I pinned the post on the top, so you can find it right away now. But that cigar came out absolutely amazing. That band was like perfect size. Perfect size. Perfect size. It looks so good. It looks so good. I was, you know, compared to that to what it was before, it tells you that sometimes you have to keep going back and say that's not good enough. It's not. If I show you guys how they used to look like, I should show you guys how it used to look like. Here, give me a second. Let me show you guys how it used to look like. It used to look like this. And then, like, I keep saying no. There's no way. No way. Even Jose says no way. Let me see. That would be... That would be in Messenger. WhatsApp. Here you go. WhatsApp image. Like, I show you guys this, you guys will be like, what the hell? I do have a shirt with that band on it. You missed it. I do have it. I do have it. Yeah, I'm gonna email it to myself so I can show it to you guys. Because I have it on my phone. If you look at it, like, you're like, yeah, big difference. I'll show you guys the progress of it. Here we go. Attach. Album, come on. Album, gallery, WhatsApp. That. Okay. And oh. Give me 1 second. Give me, I want to show it to you guys. You guys will be like, what the? Here we go. Add more. Attach. Attach files. Gallery. Okay. You'll be like, attach. What's the newest one? Gallery. Okay. You'll be like, what the hell? Sending. Alright, attach. Remember, prototype of the band looks nothing like the finished product. Yeah. I don't know how many of you have seen this, but there's two stages of that. Two stage of that. Down low and down low and down low. And now I can attach. Let's do image. And let's do new source. Add. Alright, here it goes. So before the one I showed to you guys, it was like this. This is how it used to look like. What song is this? I don't know. It's part of the long 1 hour music thingy majig. So, but look at this. Is this even like what? Did he even try? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When I saw this, I was like, no, definitely no. That's an absolute no. Not even close to what I want. Not even close. I said, this thing has no detail whatsoever. How do you even put this thing in front of my face? Huh? How do you even put this thing in front of my face? Not qualified. Not qualified. So, and then they move on and okay. Then they changed it to, here's the second one. Then they show me this. Then they show me this. A little bit more detail, but the back still look like, you know, the gold looks like poop. The gold looks like poop. The gold looks like poop. Okay, I admit, originally the cigar was gonna be like $6, $5. And because the change, it became much more expensive. But do you really want this on your cigar? You're okay with this? I am not okay with that. I am not okay with this. Okay? Oh, they're like, you know, once you print it out, it looks different. So they show me the printed version. Okay, so they show me this. I go, is people gotta be okay with this? It's not okay with me. It's not okay with me. It looks like something, it looks like something that I have on like a high school project that, you know, I just decided to print out. It looks like a high school project. And, you know, if I was to go to Staples, buy my own label thingy and print it out, it'll probably look like this. I was like, how can I can't show this to people. I can't show this to people. I'll be so embarrassed. I'll be so embarrassed. You have no idea. So now, let me see. Let's see if I can get it to it. Come on, let's go. Show it to me. Show me the money. Come on, load. So now, we'll have to talk about this because it's so hot. What am I looking at? Some of these Facebook stuff. Come on. Alright, here we go. Okay, so Squashy looking out over that band photo like a little Mr. T statue. Right? You know, if you ask me, I'll pay a little bit more for something that I am willing to collect. Because this is not something that I'm willing to collect. I might, you know, if I was a buyer, I might buy some of these just for the sake of, hey Chris, I might buy it for the sake of collecting, just because it's something part of the history for the group. But I can't do this. I can't. So now, you compare that with this. With this. Huge difference. What? What? That's what I'm talking about. This thing, so sexy. So sexy. So sexy. You know, heaven and earth difference. Alright, heaven and earth difference. Big difference. Alright, that's not even, it's not even the same difference I'm talking about. We're talking about, you know, Lamborghini versus a Honda Civic kind of difference. Right? Yeah, I mean, let me get a zoom in. Where's the zoom in? Where's the zoom in? Come on, show it to me. Hold on a second. Bam. I will say so. I mean, I'm not trying to say Filthy Viking is not good or anything. But look at this thing. Look at this thing. Alright. Granted that our cigar is not as cool as Filthy Viking. It's not like that long or with the box and everything. But that label, that band, kick ass. Kick ass. I can look at it all day. I can look at it all day long. You know, this is what I'm talking about. This is kind of expectation I have when I go out and order stuff. You know, because I was going back and forth. If I can make this looking like that, you can make that looking better. Right? You can. Now, it's possible. When you smoke this outside, people is gonna ask you, where the hell did you get that cigar? Because no one else can. Alright. Where the hell did you get that cigar? Well, Shadow Smoke Legion. Can you imagine? Can you, like, did you understand this? We're only what? 8 months old. 8 months old, we have something like this. 8 months old. Now, I don't know about how the other club goes. I mean, like something like Meat Lovers, they only had it recently. I don't know how long Meat Lovers Club has been there. I already asked you about your shirt. But when you smoke that with the shirt on, people is gonna go crazy. Mind blown. Mind blown. Like, does anybody know how long like Cigar Dojo has been there, or how long Meat Lovers Club has been there? Because we only been 8 months. 8. We've only been 8 months long. You find another 8 months long club to have done so much. Like, we're not the same. We're totally different level. We skip. Alright. I'm very proud of that one. I will smoke that anywhere. I will smoke that anywhere. Not only that, I'm taking the wrapper with me. I'm not even leaving my band on the table. I'm taking the band with me because that band kick ass. Kick ass. You know, if you were to make a collage of all the cigar band and just put that cigar band right at the center of your collage, oh man. Yeah. No other cigar group has done that. I think we're the first to just go 8 months. We've done everything. 8 months. Okay. So if you gotta make a collage, keep that band, because put on the center is gonna be wow. That's the thing. You know, I feel like I know you guys for much longer. I feel like it's only been 8 months, really? It's only been 8 months? That's a long 8 months. That is a crazy long 8 months. But then again, for 8 months, I've been talking to you guys 2 times a week, minimum. Right? For 8 months, I've been talking to you guys twice a week. Just for that band, even if the cigar sucks, William will not pump that cigar, right? William, you will not pump that cigar, even if it sucked. Just for that band, you had to respect the band. Take off the band and pump the cigar. Yeah, we have done it. We have done it. This is crazy. Like, if you think about it, it's like, oh man, we've done that. We've done that. This is what I call above and beyond. See, I don't like to do a half-assed job. I don't. I'll complain until I get what I want. But you gotta also give it to Nolo. He did a great job. Nolo, he communicated with me back and forth. I feel bad because every time something comes back bad like those, I bitch at him. I was like, dude, man, this is what you bring. No one's gonna like that. And you know, he took a lot of bitching from me to get it to this point. So, you know, props to Nolo. You know, if you guys would, you know, go on Facebook and give him a prop because he really helped. He really helped. He did work his ass. In the beginning, kind of slow, but he got it done too. So, you know, very important to give the recognition where it's due. You know, Nolo went through it for us, right? So he did a good job. I was so happy with the band. I showed the band to my wife. My wife was like, "Whoa, how much are you selling the cigars for?" I was like, "It's not me selling, Nolo." I asked Nolo how much he needs to sell it to make it back the money that he spent on those bands, because every time you go through another revision, costs. Every time revision costs. So he needs to make back that cost. That's why the price is at that point. But it's still cheaper than Journey, so time to talk about what the third cigar will be called. True. I don't know who I'm gonna look for to do that though. Who I'm gonna look for to do that? Eight months, imagine what's going on. How I'm gonna beat it next year. How I'm gonna beat it. Next year, I literally had to make with the box, right? Next year, we had to make it with the box. One thing at a time, guys. One thing at a time. But, you know, right? It's when there's a will, there's a way, right? Right, William? When there's will, there's way. So now, I can officially say, if those people who have left the club, left the Legion, for any reason whatsoever, I'm sorry for you. Alright? Anyone who has been kicked, left on their own, or for whatever reason is no longer in the Legion, I feel sorry for you. I really do. Because now you don't get to go out and just literally show off. Literally, this is something to show off. Alright? Now, I'm not really a big show-off person, but I will show off that. Just like, oops, I dropped my cigar. Let me pick it up. Have you seen my... Can you pick up my cigar for me? It's just dropped right in front of you by accident. I don't know how it flew across the hallway to in front of you, but can you pick that up for me? No, that's something that I wouldn't do. We cannot become a business. So, that's something I will not do. But, you know, we'll make it happen. Yeah, he's like, you verbally abused me. After this, I'm not doing it anymore. But I think this is the ultimate swag for a cigar group to have their own cigars. Ultimate, right? What else can you get for a cigar group that's better than cigars? I'm back, just loaded the trailer with 10 horses, headed to the border. Oh wow. Hey, safe drive, man. So also, Fernando gave me those coffee. I made one and drank it. I really enjoyed it. But I had to tell you one thing. For some reason, that really good coffee. I drank 2 cups in a very short period of time. But after that, I went to the bathroom many times. So I don't know. That's some serious caffeine there. But yeah, it was good coffee. I did a review on it, so you guys can watch it when the review comes out. What blend? I think it's 100% Dominican. I think that's what it is. To make a trilogy. I Bandito literally on the band, so he can't get mad because we yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I did include a sticker. I really do. Like I never try to steal anybody's credit. Okay, there's no point. I mean, I give credit where it's due. I do. But if you feel like we're not giving you credit for doing something, talk to me. Talk to me. Because I you know, maybe I forget, or for whatever reason, I don't know what to say. I mean, if you feel that way, because I feel like everything is done by the entire group, no matter what it is. I cannot say that there's one thing I did on my own. I cannot say that, because without everybody, there's no group. Without the group, there's no things. So everybody is part of where we are right now. Everybody is. And the decisions, we made it together too. A lot of time we vote. A lot of time I ask you guys for opinions. That's what makes the group good, you know, because everybody has a voice. Everyone in the group had a voice. That's what makes the group great. So if you feel like you done something I didn't give you credit for, you talk to me. Maybe I forgot, or I just didn't mention it enough, you know. But I'm the kind of people that, you know, nothing to say. Tony was just excuse. I just don't. I'm not really into stealing someone's credit. There's no point for me. I think I'm more happy to see other people succeed than seeing me succeed. Right? Yeah, Dan, you guys never have time. You guys never have time. Adam want to hang out, and none of you have time. Come on. It makes me more happy to see everybody else succeed. Give always feel better than receiving. Believe it or not, give always feel better than receiving. All right, there's much more in giving than receiving. All right, I mean, that's, at least for me, that's how I feel like all the time. There's more to gain out of gifting than receiving. All right, because receiving, you might get it one time, but gifting, you remember you have done that. It's part of your success. You're sharing your success for a lifetime. So gift is always better than receiving. And I think our group does very good on that. All right, if 10 points is the full score, we probably do 20. All right, in terms of giving. All right, giving feels much better than receiving. Believe it or not. So, you know, you had to do it to understand it. You had to do it and understand it. Especially, you know, props to those people who doesn't have a lot and still do, because they put others in front of them, right? So, you know, because okay, yeah, you give cigars, people might be able to smoke that. You know that you have given away your personal 1 hour happiness for someone else's days of happiness. Wouldn't you trade 1 hour happiness for days of happiness, even if it's not yours? All right. This is what I'm talking about in terms of our military. Our military give days and years of their life to trade your long-term happiness. Long-term happiness is all thanks to our military people. You know, today I was should I smoke the leaf pen? No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. Take it off. Today I was in the mall. I was getting the drinks, and so I took me like 20 minutes to find a parking. So I parked, and right now I don't know why, but the mall has added 4 parking spaces on each side for vets and military personnel. I was super psyched about that. I said, that's so awesome. That is so awesome. Now they have parking spots for vets. So I parked in there, and I went in by drink, and I come out. I saw 2 guys, one older gentleman and one younger one. I was driving. They were looking for spots, and they just parked right into that. They were looking for it, and then they kind of stare at the military and vet spot, and they kind of thought about it, and they parked in there. I was like, I hope they are from the military. My wife was like, why? I mean, is this a problem that if they're not? I was like, well, if they're not, it's still just a parking spot, no really big deal. But they're kind of insulting the fact that, you know, people try to honor the vets, try to honor the military people by giving them a space. So if you parked it, that military personnel, that vet, finally got the day off and wanted to go to the mall, is now had to wait another 20 minutes or more for that parking spot because you took it. So I just like, you know, I walked by, I was like, I hope those people are military or vets because they shouldn't have done that if they're not. But they parked there, so. No, it's made out of tobacco, but it tastes like crap. Yeah, exactly. That's why you shouldn't smoke it. Don't smoke the band. Don't smoke the band. I could hit home with Pam and her memories of her father. Sometimes we manage to do much more than we even intended. It's like someone guided us to do the right thing at the right time. Yeah. But that's the thing. You did it. You did it. And that makes someone's day. And that makes someone's day. Someone mentioned you, that makes your day. That makes your day. Alright? That's above and beyond. And I think this only happens in our group. I'm not trash talking our other group though. Other group might be fine, good, whatever. But I'm very proud of our group. That's crazy. It's crazy to think that 8 months later we are like a charity kind of group, really. You know? And to have 45 cigars already in the trade box makes me happy. Makes me happy. My goal is so that in the end of that box train, by the somewhere next year, we will have 200 spare cigars to give to Cigars for Warrior. That's what I was hoping. All right, but we only have 45 in there, so let's say take away the original 10-15 in there, we have about 30. So that's only what, 2 shipments. So we're there. We're on track. I think we can hit 200 plus. I think we can hit 200 plus to send to Cigars for Warrior. Hey, cat. Just put it in a dark shark that Michael Well gave me. So tasty. Nice. So yeah, I think that we can do a lot of charity, or we can do a lot of goods with our group. So while we're enjoying our group, we're slowly planning for charity. I think that's a good thing to do. I think that's what, you know, cigar group should do. You know, cigar group should do good. We should gather our power to do what a single person cannot, right? A single person might not be able to afford 200 cigars and just bring it to ship it to Cigars for Warrior. But a group can get a lot of cigars to give to Cigars for Warriors. And just a little bit of giving can push it over the top. I think we can do it. You know, if other group can do 500, I want to do 600. If other group can do 1,000, I want to do 2,000. I think our Legion has that power. I think our Legion has that driven, the drive to do the right thing, right? So I think we can do it, and it's gonna be very, very fun, very, very fun. I think it will feel great to do it, you know, by helping the less fortunate, by doing the good things, by doing what people will not do. All right. There are people that give a lot of stuff like toilet papers and stuff like that, but I think that we can do more. Alright. It's not mandatory. So you're doing it on your own will. So feel good for yourself. Feel good. Pat yourself on the shoulder because you deserve it. Give yourself a clap because you deserve it. Because you did a good thing. You did. I mean, if you're religious, I think even God will be smiling for what you do, right? If you're religious. If you're not, people around you would know that you did a good thing, right? So we can turn the image around for cigars, right? Cigar has such a bad image towards a lot of people, yet people still do it. You know, I can't imagine an athlete got an Olympic gold medal and they don't go out and have a cigar. They will have champagne and cigars. I can't think of, like, you know, somebody, like, if a group of athletes that just won their NFL trophy and they're not gonna go out and have champagne and cigars, get out of here. Get out of here. They will do it. At the end of the box train, you should let the Legion send more stickers to you for the cigars for Warrior. If they want to. Sure, we can do that. Right now, I'm thinking what to do in terms of recycling those cigars into a batch, because that box isn't gonna fill 200 cigars. So I think every so often when the box is full, we'll have you guys ship the portion of it out to me, and I can store it, or you guys can keep it until the end. We can ship it all together and just store them. So I'm still thinking how we can do that, because that box isn't gonna fit 200 cigars. So we'll have to figure it out. All right, so before I forget, because Agent Fernandez, Newark, Connecticut, it's not national secret. Most of you probably already tried it. It's a good cigar. It's actually really good choices for Connecticut cigar, because it's textbook Connecticut, right? You get the cedar, you get the creaminess, you get a little bit of vanilla, not much, just a little bit. You get the nuttiness here and there. I don't taste a lot of almond, but I do taste some like a peanut kind of nuttiness. But it's just textbook. If you want to try a Connecticut, this is one of the ones that you would just go to and go, hey, I want a Connecticut that's not too entry, a little bit more premium, a little bit more refined. AJ Fernandez is one of those. So even though I'm smoking this today, you know, I think a lot of people have already tried that. So if you haven't tried it yet, what are you waiting for? This is, you can't complain about this particular Connecticut. I can't. It got everything. It's got everything. Hey, Jay Solis. So I think next year, I don't know what kind of things is on the table for us next year. I can only imagine things are gonna blow up even more. I will come up with some weird concept and we end up doing it. That's the thing. I don't know what to expect. I don't know. You know, when we started Shadow Smokers Legion, what were we expecting? We didn't expect much, right? We didn't expect much. We just wanted to place that we can chat about cigars. We can post about our cigars without people talking trash about Cubans and plume and mold and stuff like that. But that was easy. That was the easy part. Right? You make a rule, anybody breaks that, it's gone. But then that's the thing. Nobody did. Right? Nobody did. Then we realized that there's some problem with people, you know, harassing others with messengers and stuff like that. Okay, that was... Okay, that was a small deal. We solved that. We solved that, right? We solved that. Then we try to do more. Then we try to do more, and then we have first project, second project. You know, pen, stickers, you name it, just keep going up. Now we even have technically cigar pick. Hats are coming actually. Like we have done everything that other group has done. You got coin, we got coin. You got t-shirt swag, we got t-shirt swag. Do you have reviewers? Yeah, we got Martina Maya do kick-ass job on reviewing. Then we have a vet, experienced cigar reviewer, Bob the Cigar Guy, joining us. Then we have a newborn cigar reviewer, which is Chief, joins us and do it. Right? We do have crafts person in the group. We have Chapin does metal work. He makes some kick-ass ashtray, and then we have Mike Clark that makes super kick-ass ashtrays, right? So what else have we not done? Right? Like, I wasn't expecting any of those. I was just thinking that every other 2 times a week, I would just come up and chat with you guys and smoke. But no, we went beyond, right? We helped Bob the Cigar Guy go to Bong Smoker. We have fundraised for Cigars for Warrior program. We have crazy giveaways. Crazy giveaways that I was like, what the hell did we do? How do we gotta beat that next time? And then we beat it. 2 hour and 15 minutes went to 3 hours. Beat it. Boom. Now what? It's crazy. It's crazy. And now we're doing cigar boxes because other people did cigar boxes. We're going, you know what? We're not gonna just do cigar box train. We're gonna do an entire freaking world travel. We did that. Right? And then we do crossovers. Bob Cigar Guy did a cigar stand. Our group, we have reps. We have cigar mechanic who did a crazy job on repping. Bring us great cigars. Like, what else? How do we beat it next year? I don't know. But then again, I didn't know this year either. I didn't know what we're gonna do this year. I didn't know that in the end, by the summer, we're gonna have our own cigars. I didn't know that. Did any of you know that when you first joined? Like, oh yeah, we're gonna have our own banded cigar at the end of the year. If somebody say that to you, be like, nah. 6-7 months, you wanted something like that? You must be crazy. You know, what were you thinking? What you maybe a cigar company, but then yeah, they're gonna make cigars. But what were you thinking? What were you thinking? But it happened. It happened. Right? If anybody tell you that their group did that, you'll be like, nah, that's full of crap. That's full of crap. It's a love and hate relationship. Yeah. The employee hates me. The corporate loves us. And then we have meets. And now we're thinking about like... We're thinking about 2021 entire group meets. I'm gonna drive myself to death. You know that, right? Yeah, the cost for that box train, just the shipping, add up together. You're looking like, wow, if 100 member did it, that's $2,000. That's crazy. Woody is not happening. Woody is not happening. You know, a lot of things we plan, even if it might be delayed, we still made it happen. The most expensive wooden cigar box ever. Now, see, if cost wasn't an issue, we would have done it. If cost wasn't an issue, we would have done it. It's that most manufacturers don't want to make 10 bucks or even 100 bucks. They're like, oh, 100 bucks, that's it. You know. Because I think that if we order boxes, we end up only need like 20 boxes at most. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the box train, right? So, but then if the cost of the box doesn't make sense,